windows once you go down. You must be crazy if you think that I'ma slow down. I wanna hear it talking shit from the drama. Keep it coming, I'ma send you to your mama. Mr. Whip, 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 get the guns out. Dropping bodies in the place till the sun's out. Can't fuck with this, don't even try. Cause when the bullets fly, I'm the last one to die.
Like, subscribe, and share. Follow us on the Patreon or the YouTube membership. Y'all, my deck is now in the Etsy Spiritual Shop, so go ahead and check that out. The link is in the description box below. What is up, you guys? Thank you so much for being a part of my channel. I really and truly appreciate each and every one of you guys. Y'all, we are doing a few deck giveaways this month. Thank you so much for y'all's patience with me getting these readings out, because I didn't expect for January, and I should have, you know, I fell off. Okay, I fell off. I didn't expect for January 1st to be so busy, even though I have a whole kid's birthday on January 1st. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and get into y'all's reading. We're going to start this week out Tuesday through Thursday, all right? And if you are part of the Patreon group and you have not put your name in the list of the free deck giveaway, please find that post and put your name under that, because I will be doing that this week, and you will be getting a message from me on our Patreon, you know, DMs. I will be in your DMs, okay, letting you know if you were one of the ones who won. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what it is that you need to know, to be aware of on Tuesday. Let's see. Energy surrounding your environment on Tuesday. What it is that you need to know on Tuesday. Love spell. This year, you bringing something in, okay? Bringing something home and bringing something in, okay? Something that may have caused you some kind of grief or strife, or something that maybe you felt like you were wrapped up in and couldn't get out of. You will get out of it this year, okay? There's something about your dedication. There's something about dedication to untangling something. I'm not even going, don't get mad at me. Some of y'all may have taken, with that attachment issues, there's something that maybe has happened at one point in time where something may have fallen apart, and it looks like you may have held on for dear life. You're like, this is not going down like this, okay? There's something that you have chosen to take on, like it's almost given like a responsibility. It's like you may have chosen to take on certain responsibilities that you're not willing to take a loss at. And on Tuesday, I feel like there's something about that you're looking at, okay? You're not playing, okay? You're paying really close attention to your next steps, how you're going to be moving. And I feel like there's something that it's like it has not left a good taste in your mouth that has happened. Okay, maybe there was a collapse to a specific contract, or there was a collapse to a certain way of doing things, a certain way of handling things, and it kind of feels like maybe it left you feeling stuck, or that, you know, things are never going to change in this predicament, things are never going to change in the situation. You may have even thought, okay, yeah, I feel like there's something about like an angel and a devil on your shoulder or something like that. It's like you may have been kind of like battling yourself on letting something go, or detaching from a specific project that maybe you've put in a lot of time, effort, and energy into. I feel like there's something happening on Tuesday that is going to make you realize that, no, I'm going for the gold. There's something about your endurance that is also like leveling up on Tuesday. There's something going on with your endurance in a few months. And then stalker. Okay, so for some of you, you may have had, look, that cut and clear. Something's going on Tuesday, y'all. You saw the squirrel that I put up in the corner. It was on the bottom of the deck. There's something that left a bad taste in your mouth, possibly made you a little bit squirrely, because it's like there's no reason why this structure should have fallen apart. There's no reason why we can't get this up and going. Like, I feel like you may have taken on like a major project, okay? This is the year to get this handled, okay? I feel like you are borderline. I'm not going to say you're like obsessing over whatever this this is, but it looks like, nah, this is my project and I'm going to get it done. Like, it's almost like, you know, you're willing to do whatever it takes to win, or there's something going on, like you're doing whatever it takes to get you out of some kind of like stagnant energy. I see that this is the year of change, okay? This is the year where something's going to change, and they always say, you know, things are going to change, things are going to change. Oh, this is the year where you set your goals, you set your standards higher, and you go for it. But no, there's legitimately something about this that you are not going to, you're not going to be sitting on your ass in this time. It looks like Tuesday, there's something happening. Whether there's a specific person who's like on your tail trying to cause you some kind of grief or some kind of pain. I feel like I feel like there's somebody here who's possibly trying to toy with your emotions a little bit on Tuesday, okay, to make you feel some type of way. But I feel like there's something that they're doing or something that's showing up on Tuesday that's giving you that extra push to go for gold. It's almost like maybe there's somebody here who tried to or who hoped that you would fall back into the same way of being or the same trap, okay? It's like a trap was laid for you to fall into. And it's like this is somebody here who constantly tries to keep you stuck, stagnant, or falling behind, or trying to get your empire to collapse, or trying to get whatever it is that you're working on to collapse. This year, that's going to be over because of whatever, like the initiative that you're about to take in order to bring something down. Okay. I feel like this is something that has caused you some kind of strife. All right. And you're wanting to cut through the bullshit. Okay. I feel like some of you have gotten really still and have gotten really close to a specific person as well in this time who is, I don't know if this is management, or if this is somebody here who is over a corporation, or this is somebody here who has some kind of pull. I feel like there is something that you have been going through that is going to get addressed. For some of you, it could be a legal situation because you had to be put in a spot where you were uncomfortable to make you move. Okay, I feel like for whoever I'm talking to, you're meant to be someone's karma, and I feel like you may have been trying to avoid that at all costs. But there's somebody here who keeps trying to tie you into something, it kind of gives like to play you. If they keep you on your toes or keep you running around in circles, that you'll eventually lose it. Okay, I feel like that's what somebody's game plan was, and I guess I'm telling on them in this time. If they could keep you stuck, or if they could keep you tied running in circles, that you would eventually lose your mind or lose your space or disqualify yourself. Okay, there's something that you are doing in this time to flip that energy. Okay, it says in the next few months. So there's something that a specific person has done that maybe if it is a court thing, maybe it is a couple of months before you can file something or get something going. But I really feel like somebody's original plan was to get you to lose it. Yeah, to lose it. So they could get something from you, so you would give something to them. We've got concern right here. So for some of you, you could have been worried how a specific thing was going to go, or how you were going to get around a specific topic. I feel like there is something coming in this time that is going to help you maneuver around a situation that has kept you stuck in the past. Something is sparking some kind of interest in you to run and get something, or to run and go after something. For some of y'all, you may have been trying to avoid a specific person because it's like, you know, once you go towards this individual, it's like they're just going to flip this on me, or they're just going to flip this situation. I can already see it coming. So I feel like this is possibly why you had avoided that. But with this Knight of Swords, it lets me know that y'all are about to be racing after something in this next little while that could potentially be catastrophic. But I feel like it's something that you're being called to do. Before you make any kind of like fast movements, because I see that you may be in fast moving energy in this next little while, it feels like they're telling you to make sure that you reach out to whoever it is that you have been going to for your wise counsel, whether this is like an older mentor, a friend or an attorney of sorts, if those of you are dealing with a legal situation, before you make any kind of moves, because I feel like there is some kind of emotional turmoil. There's something that's bubbling up in this time, and it's like you're deciding to go for it, and I feel like the way that you're about to have to move is going to be, it kind of feels like out of your character. There's something going on in this next little while that's going to shift you out of your character to where it's like you may actually have to reach out to somebody for a little bit of help to clear out the situation. All right. So I'm not going to tell you that this stuff is going to be cleared out like immediately, but it says in the next few months and this year. So it will be handled this year. If you have been trying to get to a stable place, something is going to change for you, but I feel like there's something going on in this time where maybe, like, I feel like you are, you're beside yourself. It's showing that you're beside yourself. You're like, if I say something, if I address this, it's going to end up being like this ongoing conflict or this ongoing battle. I see you, like I told you, you're fighting like the devil on your shoulder. Should I do this? Should I do that? Okay. That's kind of what I'm seeing in this time. It's like you may have a lot of people who have been telling you that you need to do certain things, and instead of doing anything, it kind of feels like you've been placed in some kind of energy of isolation. Maybe you've been wounded in the past by a specific person, and it's like you're not willing to put yourself back out there. I feel like in this time, there's something going on Tuesday where I don't know if you're getting a second wind or heard a second win. Okay, second wind, but like that's your endurance, but there's a second win. So there's something that you may not even be completely aware of in this time. You may be experiencing it as a loss of some sort, but it's really not. It's not a loss, it's a win. The way that you're looking at this is not like the long term, okay? So there's something about you need to flip the way that you are viewing something and realize that this is a long-term thing, okay? They keep showing me like endurance, not just endurance, running, endurance. Like for some of y'all, are you taking up track? Because I am seeing a lot of running, okay? What do you need to know in this next little while? What is this that you need to know about the situation or topic that's coming up in this time? It looks like you feel like you're wrapped up in something and something's crumbling, but something's coming down around a specific person who's been causing you grief talking. I told you was reaching out to a mentor or something. Like there's something that maybe you're catching on to in this time, okay? Something that has been causing you grief. I feel like you're going to communicate with somebody who is either a little bit older or a little bit more experienced on whatever this is that you've been going through, and I feel like they're going to help you get through a specific situation that may have kept you kind of like wound up and not being able to let something go. I feel like there is legitimately somebody here who is trying to give you some kind of good advice on how to maneuver through a specific situation, okay? Also, I am getting a message of something possibly, look, was that something that's thrown out? Look, writing. You about to eat somebody up if y'all go to court. Like, I feel like you're ready to ride on something. And there's somebody here who's willing to back you on whatever this is that you're trying to ride on, okay? I'm definitely getting that you are gaining a lot of momentum in this time, even if you don't see it. You're gaining a lot of momentum, even in like you feeling like this is going so slow. When am I going to be able to get past this? When are they going to pass me the ball? When am I going to be able to, collect on whatever this is that I've put all this effort into? It's coming. I feel like for some of y'all may be being taught a lesson in patience in this time, and I'm not even the one to talk to y'all about patience, because I'm not gonna say I have none, because I don't want to be taught that lesson, but I feel like there's a situation going on where it's like you may have to kind of practice your patience in this time. Some of y'all may even decide that something has been weighing on you too much or keeping you too tied down to where it's like there's baggage that you need to be able to move on from. You may legitimately go and talk to somebody or be deciding to talk to somebody, okay? With this surprised and stressed, I feel like there is something going on that is kind of causing you a little bit of stress, but there's somebody here who's going to ease your mind on Tuesday, okay? A fresh way of looking or a fresh perspective, because I feel like there is something that's going on that has got you feeling some type of way, okay? I really feel like it's making you feel some type of way because it's like, I didn't want to address this, I didn't want to do this, but it's like, you know that you're going to have to. It kind of feels like there may be somebody here who's playing a specific, you know, it's like either mental manipulation with you, something's been going on in this time, to get you to respond in an aggressive type of way, okay? And for some of you, it's taken a lot for you to stay calm, or it's taken a lot for you to not respond out of emotion, because I feel like you are kind of being targeted a little bit in this time. To get something to collapse for you, but they're saying that you're not looking at this the right way. You're not looking at it the right way. There's something that is it's throwing you off. Something's throwing you off. So you need to have somebody that you can talk to in this time about, you know, the things that are going on. Don't just be talking to anybody. Yes, I feel like a lot of y'all know you can't just be talking to anybody, telling everybody your business, but I feel like there is an older individual or somebody who is more experienced or more knowledgeable, or possibly even a professional, that is going to give you some solid advice on how to maneuver through this situation. Whatever this is that's making you feel, it kind of looks like possibly, I don't know if this is depressive energy, but it kind of looks a little bit depressive, okay? Others of you, y'all may be actually getting some kind of bill in this time. Something may be coming your way that maybe you weren't prepared for, okay? That may make you feel like things are slowing down, but it's nothing that you can't get around. I feel like you're going to be taking something into your control, or you're looking at a different way of taking action in this next little while to get something to come more under your control, all right? For some of you, you may actually, I feel like you are hiring somebody on Tuesday, or looking to hire someone on Tuesday. I feel like whoever this is that you're moving towards is somebody here who you are actually compatible with, or it's somebody who understands what it is that you are experiencing in this time, and it's like they can see what's actually been going on. And I really feel like this person, they're seeing your side of the story. For some of y'all have dealt with a lot of people who it's like you talk to, but they don't actually understand you. I feel like there's somebody who you're coming into contact with who actually understands you. What are they telling you on Tuesday? What are they telling you on Tuesday? Let's see what it says on the back. This is definitely somebody telling you, like, delegating responsibilities. This is somebody here who is good at their organizational skills, or somebody has really good organizational skills, and they're very calm. So for some of you, I feel like whoever this is who you are confiding in or talking to on Tuesday, it's a very calm individual. It's somebody here who is bringing some kind of calm energy to you and letting, like, it's almost like stabilizing. So for some of you, if you have been feeling a little bit wound up on Tuesday, there's somebody who's going to be bringing in some kind of like good news or good advice that is going to be very stabilizing for you, okay? It could definitely be an elderly figure, but I feel like it's somebody here who has kind of watched, I heard has watched you grow. So this could definitely be a family member, or if it's not a family member, I feel like it's a family member, or it could be somebody who you've hired that is a friend of the family. I don't know. Each of you will be different, but I'm definitely getting that there's something that's been bringing in some kind of source of anxiety or fear that's needing to be boxed away, and I feel like you're finding the perfect person on Tuesday to help you do this, okay? And it's like you're confiding in them secretly, or you're confiding in them without necessarily having everybody in your business. That is a very good choice, okay? So, because some of you, it's like maybe you speak on things prematurely or too early, and then other people get some kind of, you know, whiff of this, and they start to try to sabotage. I feel like you're going directly to... it's like you're going directly to somebody and you're keeping it kind of hush-hush, or you're keeping it secret. There's something about a secret conversation happening on Tuesday to get something to be wrapped up, and I feel like there's a lot of really good advice going on here that is going to kind of like free you from some kind of like turmoil, like with a specific person who is, I guess, constantly trying to kind of like, I heard, get one over on you, okay? Who is this, Who is this that you're having some kind of conflict with on Tuesday? Who is the person that you're having conflict with on Tuesday? I hate when they fall on the floor. Let's see. Who is this? Thoughts and privileged lady. So maybe for some of you, I feel like the person that you're having issues with on Tuesday could be somebody here who paint a pretty picture. I heard you paint a pretty picture, but you can't predict the weather. What song is that? I feel like that's some kind of Outcast thing. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Okay, so it could be somebody who's got the name Jackson, or somebody who could have Jackson in their name. Middle, first, last, J. Okay. I feel like this is somebody here who, there's something about illusion. Somebody who typically paints illusions. Possibly somebody here who lives a very, I'm going to say a comfortable life. It kind of looks like somebody who lives a comfortable life, but it's also somebody who paints illusions. Okay. Possibly also someone who needs to apologize for, you know, their actions, but I don't necessarily feel like that's what's going on here. I started hearing more of this. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. I never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. Okay, so this could also be a third-party situation going on here where it's like you're not willing to let something go. There may be somebody here who is trying to get the narrative to fit them. I feel like we were talking about that a little bit earlier. Like somebody, it's like you say something now, what's the point in even trying to defend something with this person, because they're just going to flip it back on me. Okay, there's something about you're going above this person's head on Tuesday and getting some kind of information on how to best proceed with the situation. Okay, so thoughts before action. So you may actually want to rush into some kind of action on Tuesday, but they're telling you in this time it's best for you to confide in someone who you trust, whether this is a trusted adult, a trusted family member, or trusted legal counsel. But whoever this is, they are going to be able to kind of like calm your nerves on Tuesday is what I'm seeing.